When I was a kid, my first console that I remember playing was a Commodore, and I think it was a VIC-20.
Why buy just a video game from Atari or Intellivision? Invest in the wonder computer of the 1980s for under $300. The Commodore VIC-20.
I'm not sure what I just stumbled across when I went into this antique shop, but the entire thing is only $30, and I'm pretty sure it's a Commodore. I don't know what kind, but I think I'm going to pick it up anyways. So come along with me, and let's go see what we got. Oh yeah, tape player there too. Oh, nice power supply. Floppy disk drive. That is a Commodore 64. Thank you. I'll be able to get that one in there too. All right, friends. So I don't know a lot about this stuff, only because it was past my time. But from what I can tell, this Commodore 64 was definitely used as an accounting machine. But I'll kind of just go through everything that I have in these boxes. So first, we've got our Commodore 64 Programmer's Referencing Guide. This thing is actually in really good condition. But anything and everything that you would need to know to program for looks like it is in this bin. Next up is the Commodore cassette player, which would basically have all of your data. Power supply, this thing is absolutely ginormous. In here, oh, okay, so there's a couple antique cameras that were in this box as well. Another Keystone. I remember cameras like this back in the day. What else do we have in here? We've got the Commodore 64 modem. The modem, man, connecting this guy to an internet of some kind. And then more booklets here. We've got telecommunications user manual, the Commodore 1541 disk drive, the original Commodore 64 user guide, VIC 1525 user manual with the dot matrix printer, and the cassette unit operating instruction manual in here too. And then in here we've got some software and a couple games. So it looks like the first one in here is Starpost. Starpost for the 64. We've got an original Kmart sticker on it. In the box is our game. These were really cool. I love it. Commodore 64. The box has seen better days, but hopefully we can flatten that out. The instruction manual is also in there as well. Next is Seawolf for the Commodore 64. I believe this one probably has game and instruction manual is in there as well. And then I think this machine was primarily used for accounting. So here is the accounts receivable and billing Commodore 64. This looks like it is, I'm assuming, the disk drive in there. And then Commodore 64, the manager. This is like, looks like program files, general ledgers. With that, that's, dude, this is so old school. This is awesome. Ooh, the word machine and name machine. Is it actually in there too? Let's see. Yes, our floppy disk is in there. Then we've got Abacus software. Looks like basically just accounting software. I don't know if there's anything else with that either. Next up is the 64 sound and graphics, tutorials, utilities, programs, and other helpful information for making your own characters and your own games. That's crazy. And then it looks like we have a couple other connector pieces. And then here is the units themselves. Here is our Commodore 64. This is the exact same one, I think, that I had as a kid, but it might have been a VIC-20, but this is in immaculate condition. I don't even know if there's any dust. on this. This is great. We've got controller port 1 and 2 and your power, as well as our connectors. And then here is our VIC 1525 printer. This thing's insane, man. This thing's huge. Crazy heavy. I actually would be curious if that's still printed too. Top goes on it there. And then here is our this thing's so heavy. Here is our Commodore 1541 disk drive. And what's in there? What is in there? Head vibration protector. So the actual protector is still in there for the reader. That thing is wonderful as well. My goodness, guys. So $30. I literally have no idea. I didn't do any pricing on it. I will check on it later and give you guys an update. But for right now, I'm literally outside of this rad antique shop here in a little small town here in South Carolina. And this Commodore 64 was just chilling there. So I had to give it a home due to nostalgia. If you guys are a Commodore 64 fan, let me know. Let me know what I should start picking up for it. Real quick, guys, while I was editing this one, I started doing all of that math that you're seeing on the screen, and we were at almost $600 worth of stuff. So don't sleep, I guess, on the ancient consoles of the world. Still a super awesome pickup. I literally could not imagine going to any other spot and finding like all of this stuff together and in its pristine condition. So I appreciate you guys watching. It's a super cool pickup. Hopefully I keep finding gems like this out there.